Just really proud of our team. That's a tough scheme or whatever you want to call it to play against, pressing the entire game and then subbing every 2 minutes. And, our players obviously are not used to subbing every 2 minutes, and we didn't sub every 2 minutes, but I thought they showed a lot of guts out there because I know they had to be tired at times and had to overcome that. I thought Z here probably didn't play her best basketball the first 3 quarters. Shows a lot of inner confidence when you can step up in the fourth quarter and hit a big 3, a couple of big free throws. Khamil, again, exactly, what we were hoping to get, somebody that can go out and get a double-double, rebound, score the ball, made some tough shots, got some big boards. And so both of these, them, again, just really proud. It's a great way to start the season. When you first schedule games like this, you think, what was I thinking? But when you are able to survive it and get a dub, feels pretty good.
All right, questions for the student athletes?
Zam, describe the last 5 minutes because you essentially took control.
I think I came down, missed 2 layups, got in my head, but I think my coaches and my team just told me, get out your head, keep playing, and I just stepped up and hit big shots.
Khamil, what is it about playing Tennessee for you? Just showing up and playing well against them?
I think it's just understanding personnel, and I've played them since I started in college basketball, so it hasn't really been anything new.
Khamil, at the same time, couple of missed layups early on, and what did you do to kind of keep your confidence up and keep hitting shots in this game?
Everybody understands what I'm capable of. I understand what I'm capable of, so just understanding that it's bigger than myself, and so just continuing to push through whatever the occasion is because my team needs me to do that.
Khamil, you talked about after the exhibition, kind of feeling more comfortable playing the system now. How much better does it feel kind of to come out with a performance like this?
It feels good. I think we have a great team. We have a great staff, so I feel pretty secure with all of that stuff.
A lot of top 10 teams start their season with easier opponents. For the players, what is it like starting out the gate, top 10 matchup, you got the Ally tip-off? How do you feel like that? Does it help you kind of lock in earlier? Do you
For
like
sure. We've been locked in since the summer because Moore been preaching about we got 2 big games coming up. We're not playing like competition. So I feel like he put us in position because he know we can succeed, and I feel like we went there and succeeded.
Was that the plan?
You can address it later.
Do what?
Or you can address it now. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Again, I think you do it for several reasons. One, that in the ACC you're going to face brutal competition night in, night out. So it's a good opportunity to get used to that a little bit. You also get any weaknesses exposed. I told them in there, great job, couldn't be prouder of them. But we're going to have a lot of stuff on that film that we got to do better. And you're fortunate when you win a 3-point victory. 1 possession could have gone either way, other way. So that, and then also sell my soul for ESPN. If we can get on national TV, our program, our players, I think it markets them, markets us, and that's pretty nice. So we get that opportunity, we're going to take it.
Khamil, Coach Moore talked about how difficult it is to kind of play against Tennessee's scheme and the subbing and the pressing and all that. You having done that a couple of times, how did you, or were you able to sort of prepare some of your teammates for what they were about to face?
I think the whole team is able to adapt quickly to what competition we're about to face. So yeah, I could help them and tell them what to expect, but at the same time, the staff does that. And I feel like we were able to adjust our press and just work on our team chemistry as a whole together, and I think that's how we just figured it out.
Zam, how critical was that last rebound from Tilda, and you get the ball outside? What was your mindset at that point? Because you're just kind of running away from
I want
it.
y'all to let her touch me because I was trying to run as much time off the clock as possible. So I was just going back and forth, and she finally got me at 1 second. So I feel like it kind of helped us. Well, we only had to defend for 1 second, so I was trying to get away from her.
Any more questions for them?
Speaking of Tilda, Zam, you've played with her now. This is going into your 2nd year together. How much have you seen her improve since last year?
It's been tremendous. Like, I tell Tilda every day, she getting better every day. She's got a great soul, so she's just learning, and I love Tilda at the end of the day. You know, she's a great player.
And Khamil, same thing for you. I mean, what has it been like to play alongside her in the post?
I've never been able to play with someone like that, so I think that's really incredible. But I mean, even just looking at the stats, so we have 4 people in double digits. Like, there's a whole team effort. I think that's really cool to be surrounded by people who, like, everyone can, like, pour a lot into the team. It's a lot less stress too.
One more question for the players.
Kind of going off that, Zam, the starters scored 75 of the 80 points. You know, what's that like? Kind of going off Khamil's answer, of just being able to play with so many people that can do that.
Again, because we're gonna laugh at this, but we all dogs at the end of the day. So I mean,
Question is, what kind of dog? There's Chihuahuas and there's Dobermans, okay?
we with them Dobermans, but
Okay.
I know we all can score like Khamil said. It's just if all of us in double digits, we sharing the ball. I feel like it's great basketball at the end of the day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Take that, Will.
All right, questions for Coach.
Yeah, Wes, you had Isaiah and Sanaya for 2 years mainstays that,
2 years.
well, these last 2 years where you guys have really rolled
Yeah.
along. And you knew who would maybe take a last shot. Like, you knew, like, those were your lead players. This is a season where you've got to figure that part out. And the 2 of them stepped up in a big way. Like, how much did that sort of show you about their resolve in terms of players that could step to the forefront in the critical moment?
Yeah, again, actually, we had Isaiah. I know she didn't play as much early on, but Isaiah for 4 years, Madison Hayes 4 years, Sanaya for 3 years. Y'all, that's a lot of experience. And I'll be honest, a lot of times, I've told y'all this, a lot of times I just got out of the way, just let them play and don't try to slow them down by getting too cute. And, with Zoe and Z, we can do that some. But they still, they're still learning. And, for Zoe, being a leader is a little different. Like I said before, she's going to see the other team's probably best defender, and that makes it more challenging. For Z, she's only a sophomore. You got to keep that in mind. And so we got a lot of young guards. In fact, I didn't find out till today. This is the first time NC State's had a team that did not have a senior on it. First time in our history. So that's kind of crazy. I wish she had waited and told me that after the game. But, games like this, games like the Maryland exhibition game, they're going to help you grow up. And, maybe that helped us. We played in this building a week ago. We played a close game that went down to the wire against Maryland. So hopefully all that experience helps, and hopefully this experience helps as we head down the road. It's a long journey, and we got a lot of stuff to fix and clean up. And like I said, I'm proud of some things. We only had 10 turnovers against a team that full court pressed the whole game. I think we had 6 at half and 4 in the second half. They're an unbelievable rebounding team. We ended up tying them in boards. So I'm really proud of those things against a great Tennessee team.
Wes has been a team that's been pretty guard heavy the last couple of years. But the post today for you guys, 40 points and 22 rebounds combined for those two, with Khamil Pierre and Tilda Trieger. I mean, how much comfort do you feel in knowing that you can go through the post now at this point?
Yeah, I probably should have gotten more touches. I've been saying all along, we want the high percentage, and Tilda in practice has been shooting like 70% from the field. And today 8 for 13, Khamil 9 for 19. Again, you got to go where the percentages are. So we got to get them more touches probably. But I love our balance. And, I think today we didn't go as deep on our bench because of the press and the matchups. But as we move forward, I think more people will, I thought Destiny Lunan, I thought she, struggled the first half, came back second half, made some big plays for us, hit a big 3, did a much better job. So these other players, young players, are going to grow like that as well. They just need opportunities.
Wes, there was times tonight where I thought Tilda kind of looked like Elisa a little bit, inside out.
Could see that.
Do you want to use her in a similar way that you use Elisa?
Yeah, I know some people question it. I get it, but we're going to let her shoot the 3. We're going to let her step out because really that helps us isolate Khamil some inside. If we got a threat out there on the 3-point line at the other post position, they can't really help as much, and you get more one-on-one inside. So Tilda's capable of stretching a D, so we'll definitely let her do that, even though people think we're crazy. But I mean, she still went in there, you know, got 8 boards, and and like I said, couldn't have got a bigger one. I'm proud of them in that situation. She got the rebound, she got it out of there, and Z played keep away as long as she could. So that was a great job on their part, knowing the situation.
Speaking of comparisons, obviously, for several years you said that if you were in a dark alley in a fight, you wanted Mimi Collins. Khamil played really, really tough tonight. You know, is she kind of stepping into a similar role like that?
Not ready to say that yet. You know, she can still be even better. You know, I think she got more in the tank. I think she can play a little bit harder. I think she can finish plays, run the court a little more, crash the boards a little more. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, hey, I love her. And I told her the other day, I love her. She's got a great personality. We have a good time. But when we step between those lines, no, she's not quite there yet, like Mimi. But hopefully she gets there.
Your team finished.
You all mentioned that you wanted on the film, you wanted to see toughness. And I know you'll see some mistakes and all that, but do you think when you watch the film, you'll see the toughness that you wanted to see?
See quite a bit. Again, part of it's physical, part of it's mental. When you're playing against that press for 40 minutes, like I said, Zoe played 39 of them, for instance, and several others played high minutes. It's real easy to, when you make a mistake and turn it over, to let it snowball, to hang your head and let that possession affect the next possession. I thought we did a pretty good job of not letting that happen too much. I think they made one really good run in the first half, but we were able to obviously recover from it. But that, and then the toughness on the boards, I think we could be better. You know, I know we gave up an offensive rebound on a free throw, which is, you know, that's a cardinal sin. We got to clean that up, be a little more physical, not get pushed under. But, you know, again, a lot of good things. Y'all, when I was at Chattanooga, we beat Tennessee my last year there. And we took a day off, watched film, and I heard a couple of kids walking out after film. Did we win that game? There's going to be a lot of stuff on that film that'll make you feel like we lost that game, okay? But, again, it's not just about the end result. It's about the process and making sure we keep cleaning that stuff up and getting better so in March we're really, really good.
2 more questions.
Your team finished 17 of 36 on layups today at 47%. I mean, how much is that going to be a focus on improving
You
those
got any
high
ideas?
efficiency shots?
Yeah. You know, I don't know. Again, that's one thing. That's a great example, and I'm glad you brought it up, is how do you practice? Do you go game speed? Every drill you run, every breakdown thing you do you go game speed? And that was one of the things I loved about Raina Perez. She was a pro. That little kid came in there every day, and that's why she made 2 of the most iconic plays in our program's history. Okay, hit the shot to win the conference tournament against Louisville, made the pick, steal, and bucket to go send us to the Elite 8. Again, they've got to learn, and I appreciate you bringing that up. So that'll be a good point to get across.
Last question, make it quick.
That's it?
Awesome.
All right. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it.